This is Larry the LightOx. We're at 55% here, so this is my last day of spring break, so we better get our poop in a group and get moving here. Let's do it. So I'm trying to limit everything to 10s today, 10-minute episodes, and yeah. After a couple 45s, I feel a pair of 45s might make you open your mind. I've been watching a bunch of speedruns, right? Because they do stuff like this. Yeah, what's up, girl? What's up? Oh, okay, wait, hold on, that wasn't it. I'm gonna go all the way back just to show you how cool I am, even though I'm not that cool because I didn't do it right the first time. A couple of things happen in the speedruns. Number one, the sentry tactic. So I had this thing going where, well, you saw it. I told you in hyper clarity like that. So I saw they were doing something where they were like strafing. I don't really know. Oh, okay. You hold this one, which doesn't do shit, and you can strafe. So when you're fighting the sentry, you just know the controller. So you fire up and you strafe backwards. That's really hard, but that's the way you can take that sucker out in like 2 seconds. So that pisses me off always. Hopefully we won't be running into that kind of stuff much more, because I'm on it. I watched the speedrun. Here we go. Yeah, get him. So a missile, whatever. What I really need is some super missiles, because basically, from what I was seeing, you really don't want to go after those Zetas without at least 4. Okay. So once I get 4 and maybe one more end tank, then I'll get more serious about those guys. But I did kind of just grace over huge portions of this facility here. So that's cool. More. Ooh, hey. Another thing I wanted to talk about a little bit was just that. So I played some music on my last one by a local band, right? I hope that's a good thing and not a bad thing. You never really know. But if you're a local band or a local artist and you have some music, you might want me to put it in a future episode. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. I think it would be really cool. Just not a lot. I don't want it to be like every game, but if the game's audio is it's possible to turn off the music, then that would be a game we could do it for. And if it fits the mood or like whatever's kind of going through my mind or whatever I need for the show, then don't try and kill him. There's no point in trying to kill anything. Then I would play your track, or a couple. Oh, baby, darling, we don't. LightOx doesn't like the and they have a little ladder here, so just in case they fall inside, it's okay. It doesn't really hurt. I can just take it. It's like 1 HP every 2 hours. Although I'm obviously not going to play anything that I don't like, But there's actually a lot of artists that I like enough out here that I would totally play them on my show. I think it'd be awesome. I want no part of this guy, that's for sure. Okay, so that was a total blunder. What? I have this like magic ability to like find the worst place I could possibly be. Ooh, what's this? Okay, that's looking like something I can perhaps spark to. Let's see. What I'm talking about is on the map in the upper right, there's a little dot. Oh, I see. They're gonna want me to clear that lava out of here. We gotta get that lava out of here. No, don't. No. Have I accomplished anything? Yeah, sure. I've cleared the map out. All right, let's see if we can find any more treasures. I think that it's really right now. I got 6 Troids to take out, and I don't have. I'm just gonna say I don't think I have what it takes right now for that to be like a good time. So it all comes down to getting some more upgrades, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say I saw this on the speedrun somewhere around here. Okay, that's not it. Somewhere around here, there's some hooks. Let's see if we can find them up here. Where they like have like different like oh man. Here. There we go. So this gives me. Oh, no. This gives me something. Yeah, okay. More missiles. Don't need them. We're good on missiles, guys. I know it's fun to collect them, but I think that's might be enough. Sometimes you have enough, and sometimes you have some, and sometimes you have enough. I've just begun reading my cousin's book, which is kind of crazy. Really cool. He's a scholar of ancient culture and language and literature. I guess that's my primitive way of understanding what he does, what he's a scholar of. And so his book is all about it's like a post-apocalyptic thing. I'm only like 2 chapters deep right now because I don't know. I think it came out about a year ago. It takes me a while to get around to reading. I have such a big reading list and growing all the time, and I mostly read. Like I kind of go back and forth. Like I'll do like nonfiction, and then back to fiction. And I pretty much read the hits in fiction, or unless my friends write something, then I'll read that. I actually have quite a few friends that are really good at writing, so I'm not really ever hurting for stuff to read as far as fiction goes. And then, nonfiction's interesting because these days you can always like Wikipedia stuff, but you won't get that in-depth treatment that you're looking for. So I like I read a lot of books. You can probably tell if you know Ken Wilber. I'm a big follower, and that's basically my philosophy in life. Is fits into that. If you don't know who that is, don't even worry about it. If you're if you're interested in the kinds of things I talk about, go ahead and check him out and do yourself a favor. This is awesome. Change your life. But it's definitely not for everybody. His books are a little dense, and it takes a while to kind of figure out what it's all about and how you can what you get out of it. It's not pop like new age stuff where there's just like 10 rules to be successful in anything that you like just know is dog shit, but like you also know that it's all kind of true. It's just common knowledge stuff. It's like if you try really hard and like have self-esteem, you win. And it's like, yeah, well, no shit. It's easier said than done sometimes. Okay, I didn't pay any attention to that, so I hope I beat that guy. Was paying no attention to it. But yeah, CM Knedlik, my cousin, Land of Light. That's his book. And what's so eerie about it is we're not copycatters or anything, but we both wrote science fiction novels that are part 1 of a trilogy that deal with kind of postmodern spiritual themes. I'd be so daring as to as to say. Mine's called The Spiral Stairs, and you can see a kind of about video here on YouTube at unwolfmelightox. Also, you could just look around, on the internet in general. It's The Spiral Stairs. You might by Adam Lowen, right? Not LightOx, but it's a good one. I worked on it. I've been working on the trilogy for 8 years, and I mean really working. I don't mean really working, like not like full time, but whenever I have a minute, I was working on that thing, and so it's got a lot of layers at this point, and I'm really excited to write the sequels, assuming that the first one isn't an embarrassment or something like that, because it's hard to kind of I don't want to go down there. It's hard to build an audience as a writer and a musician and a YouTuber all at once. I would almost say impossible unless you attain success in one field and it kind of bleeds over into the other. And that's basically, this is, there's a guy passes through my bedroom to get to his bedroom, okay? This is the kind of lifestyle I've been doing for like about more than a decade. Am I tired of it? You betcha. But it's kind of necessary to, when your life is dedicated to passions and not profits, let's say, or success in the conventional sense. I'm trying to actualize my true potential, not just like win at the game of growing old and dying and hating your wife and kids and all that. I'm really trying to like relish my experience here and really give myself a chance as an artist. Oh, look at this guy here. It's Iron Man holding up a global. 2 Ironmans. Now you're just getting crazy with the Talon feat. It's this thing where today's modern birds may have evolved from Metroid, so I'm kind of thinking the Chozo might be descendants of the Metroids. Wouldn't that be interest? Wouldn't that be Vu's interest? I don't know. We got 3 mutations. They're not getting much more bird-like. Okay, we're cool on this side. Let's go ahead and save, and I'll just go ahead and see you in the next one. Was that too anticlimactic? Should we kill one more dude? Ah, hell, let's do it next time. Next time.